is this like Iraq, or is this World War III? War with Iran, just one more in the Middle East. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see F-22s and soldiers with them 16s. Planes go up, bombs go down, oil price up, markets down. Wherever the drones strike doesn't really matter to me, Obama just bombed Iran, put a missile in the sky. Now that bunker is bye-bye. Millennia, my term had just begun, but now I'm gone and throw it all away. Millennia was supposed to be the peace president, but now I'm just like George Bush #3. Carry on, as if you really matter. Donald, the time has come. Launch those missiles in the sky, make them hit their nuclear sites. Goodbye, Ayatollah, you've got to go. Gotta leave Islam behind and install the Shah. Donald, don't try to make me release.
Totally forgot I had this absolute fucking gem on my computer. I forgot about this. What's up, chat? I know what you're saying. Oh, oy vey, he's too political already, right out of the gate. How dare you? I thought this was supposed to be a Starfield stream. Why you got BB up there talking about bombing the Ayatollah? Because it's prevalent to our game tonight. How do you think I acquired Class C ship licensing in Starfield? Through Jihad. Okay. What's going on, chat? How you guys been? It's been a while. Daddy is actually, I am officially back. I am back. I am actually back. I have a stream schedule set up. The whole 9 yards. I no longer do my There we go. I think everything kind of leveled back out. There we are. There, we're back. I don't know why, but my computer wanted to completely shit the bed there when I was opening up Starfield. No problem. I mean, fine. They're not gonna find me, chat. I don't know what happened there. Don't tell me my fucking internet's gonna go down tonight. Oh. God damn it. See, I want to play Starfield again. You know what? The fucking game has been running fine until I tried to stream it tonight. And then all of a sudden now magically, thanks Todd, now it shits the bed. And I was hyping it up about how much I've been enjoying the game too. And then no, you're not allowed to have fun in this house. You're not allowed to have fun. You can't stream the game. You can't even play it. Game's just gonna shit the bed. Fucking retarded. Alright, I think we're steady right now. Turn down the audio on the game. We'll do it. Now we'll go. I know my background's on, I know. There we go. Okay. Is it at least fucking... Okay, yay, it's working. Okay, cool. This is my heavily modded playthrough. Let's hope the fucking game... So, my character's level 250 because I like came in with like the cheat terminal thing and like just started spawning shit because I wanted to like play all the new stuff to see if I even like wanted to waste my time coming back into it. And I forgot how much I actually liked this game. When it wants to run, when it's not a complete and utter piece of dog shit. So where I just left off, hopefully there's not a lot of stuttering. I might have to change some settings. But where I just left off is I just got done getting Heller. I'm doing like, I know I'm like level 250, but I've been doing like some of the modded like quest lines, like some of the creation stuff. Like I did the Everbright quest line that you get because you get Alana as a follower for that quest, and I actually really liked that. It's kind of short, but I thought it was pretty well done. I did do some of the Trackers Alliance stuff, and I thought it was pretty good too. So what I was gonna do is I have not done the Terran Armada yet. I have not done any of that yet. So what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna do the 3 missions to get my Starborn powers. And then maybe like the 1 mission after that, I think, like just to get the crew. And then I think we're gonna do we're either gonna do some Trackers Alliance stuff or we're gonna do Terran Armada. So I also downloaded the Falklands ship systems mod. Dude, the Falkland ships are what should have been in Starfield. Like that's the one I have right now. Having the rounded like Millennium Falcon look is fucking dope. I like took my time with this one. This is one I made myself. I'll show you the inside of it. But like I hid like all of the shields and stuff so nothing sticks out. So it's super smooth and sleek looking. I hid all that stuff under all this like extra like plating and shit, these habs and stuff. The only ones I have are like this one and like only ones that are like kind of low profile. And the only things that stick out on the ship in any way are like the guns. So I have like the missiles there. I have a couple guns on this side over here. And then I have a couple, I like this other ship mod for those big guns over here that look like TIE Fighter or like X-Wing. Um, that looks like X-Wing guns. Actually, while we're here, we're gonna do this ship. While we're here, just so I can BS with you guys while people trickle in, because I know I'm kind of early for the stream. But it was like, I kind of wanted to like start the show a little early. But yeah, I am back to streaming. I have gotten I've gotten like 95% of all my stuff ready. Like, for those of you that don't know, I'm getting ready to be a dad. I'm having a son. Little man's gonna be here anywhere from 2 weeks to a month, basically. We haven't quite, like, my wife's 8 months pregnant now, and he'll be here anywhere from 2 weeks to a month, just depending on like timing. She's like going on 34 weeks. Well, 37 weeks is considered full term, but the kid's pretty chunky already. So, like, he's pretty much fully developed. He's just like basically adding a bunch of baby fat at this point. I cannot wait to be a dad. It's gonna be freaking awesome. I'm gonna teach him so many, like, we already have storybooks picked out for him. Like, my wife's gonna read him like Green Eggs and Ham. I'm gonna read him Industrial Society and its Consequences. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I cannot wait to be a dad. I'm gonna give him a little onesie that says "My Little Extremist." I can't wait. It's gonna be fucking great. You shooting me? I'm bleeding now. They did do some awesome upgrades for this game. Like the new. So I know a lot of people were talking about, like, originally in Starfield how you couldn't upgrade the receivers on your gun to like make it a better caliber. Because like they had like, or like the tier, they had like the regular, then they had like I forget the fucking calibers are, like refined, advanced, excellent, or something like that. It was like whatever. They add a couple more tiers to it, and they finally put that thing in for X-Tech so you can like upgrade them and make them better. So I absolutely have been like abusing that. So I have like a pimped out exotic particle beam shotgun, and then I have my big pimpy sniper and my pistol. So, and I do name my own guns because I am a fucking loser. So I have my big pimp shotgun, and I'm a total chem addict at this point in this game. I guess we'll go in here. I like it. Yeah, I love the new weapon system that they did. I love the all the ammo. Give me all the ammo. Oh my god, I cannot hit the broadside of a barn tonight. Yeah, I like the new ammo, or the new weapon upgrade system. I like the new ship or suit upgrade system that they did. I think they did a good job with it overall. I'm pretty pleased. And I have been enjoying Starfield since the update.
They're not getting up.
Ammo. I don't need the mines. We can eat all the carrots. Let's loot around here. Let's do what's in here. There's like actual good food. My character's been like subsiding on water and chunks for like 2 weeks. I'm sure they welcome actually eating like not the Starfield equivalent of goy slop. Canuck shepherd's pie. Yep, we're gonna eat this. Eat the slop. Shoot the laser pistol. Explore the field of stars. Get out of the way, Alana. We want to open up the safe. I don't want to do that because it's not gonna work out in my favor. Boop. There we go. Book. Ill. Who reads in the, what is this, the 24th century? This guy left his safe unlocked. Idiot. Mine now. I mean, I am overall digging the I think I might have fucked up. Let's go with that. Apparently not. Bruh. Let's fucking auto slot. We'll use an auto slot because I'm fucking stupid. There we go. I actually kind of like the digipick system. I think it's kind of a cool mini game. It's something different. It took me a long time to get used to because I'm fucking stupid. Uh-oh. We did it again, chat. We're dumb. My space blocks. I know some people are like, oh my god, they're like, you really downloaded like all these cool mods for cool guns and then you use the base game fucking weapons. Yeah. I'm playing the game how Todd Howard prepared it for me. He was ordained by Christ himself that I have to use the Big Bang shotgun. I don't have an auto slot to help me with this one, chat. We're gonna go for gold here and promptly fuck it up. Dude, I'm fucking stupid. I'm getting the bed over here. Oh, we might be on something. We might be on to something. Oh, hallelujah, we did it. I'm leaving all the good shit. I already have the guns I want. And I'm taking your wine. I think we looted everything in here that we could. Let's continue to... continue out and or let's go upstairs, see what's up here. one of these is like the gun room. There's the chest. Porting audio. I don't have a high enough skill because I'm fucking trash. I have been enjoying the game though. It has been kind of a nice, it's a nice change of pace. I like, I saw they announced the new COD. I'm just not, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a fucking boomer, but I'm not excited for it anymore. Like, I don't care about the shooter of the month shit anymore, like some people do. I just don't have the one. I don't have the time anymore. I've been working a lot, just trying to prep for the baby and everything. And I know when little man's here, like, oh, I like his nursery is so cute, by the way. My wife did a hell of a job. Like, her and I, like, I wanted dinosaurs. All right, my wife has a whole thing in our house of like the bear motif, because she's one of those white women, because she loves bears. So like we have like black bear statues and like little black bear things that decorate on the table. And I looked at her and I was like, well, I don't want, originally she wanted like Winnie the Pooh for the nursery, which I was okay with, but I kind of I wanted dinosaurs. And we kind of ended up meeting in the middle and doing like, we did wildlife, but we did like bears, but like not just bears. We did like woodland critters. So like he has like lamps that have like deer antlers on them and stuff like that. And then I have like a stuffed deer head on the wall, but it's not like it's not like a real deer head that somebody had stuffed. It's like, it looks like a stuffed animal, but it's like mounted like how a deer head would mount. Maybe I'll post pictures of it to Twitter later or something. It's cute. I thought it was really cute. So I ultimately really liked the way we did his nursery. But one thing going through this whole, like, the older crowd might get if anybody's watching, for the older crowd that might get the sentiment here. The one thing about going through and like baby shopping that my wife and I were kind of looking forward to, because like her and I are both like old. I'm a few years older than my wife. All right. Like there is a bit of an age gap between the two of us. But her and I are both old enough to remember like Babies R Us and Toys R Us. And we kind of had it in our heads of like whenever we went to go baby clothes shopping, advanced space trucker moment. This is some. Where the fuck is? They gotta be up here somewhere. Yep, there they are. But like we had it in our head of like whenever we would go to look for baby clothes and like do the decorating for the baby, like we actually kind of like were excited to go to like Toys R Us or Babies R Us. Well, they're thanks to private equity. Thanks BlackRock. You ruined my dreams of like shopping at baby stores, effectively, you Larry fucking assholes. But it was kind of sucked because they don't have anything like that anymore. And you go to like Target or something and the baby section is like pitiful. It's just maybe an aisle. You know what I mean? But like if you go to like a mom and pop like boutique baby shop, if you will, like where they have like the baby clothes or like they do baby furniture, you're looking at like a several $1,000s for a crib. It's kind of insane how expensive they are, actually. And it was like, and they're few and far between. Now I get it, they're mom and pop, they're small businesses, like they're not gonna have like as great a pricing as somewhere like a Target. But at the same time, it's like, holy fuck, it's like you guys are wanting to charge me $2,000 for a crib, and it's like a bog standard crib, like not even like something like a 3-stage crib where like they have those cribs now where they turn like a crib to a toddler bed to like a twin size bed. No, hell no. They're like a normal bog standard crib, and they're like, oh yeah, we want like $3 grand for this. And it's like, you guys are kind of wild. And it just all right, I don't want that piece of shit junker ship. Okay, I think that was everything, because I already found the chest. Oh, there's a pirate over here. There we go. There's 2 levels. But it kind of sucked, and we went to like places like Levin Furniture and stuff like that, like looking for baby furniture, and they didn't have dick, man. They didn't. Like we went to a fairly big Levin Furniture in like the capital city of my state, and we're like, hey, what's your baby section look like? You know, we were like looking for like nursing chairs, which is just like basically what it is just like a rocking chair that can swivel as well. They call them like nursing chairs. And I was like, well, like I want to see what your guys' selection is. They had 2 cribs and like 1 nightstand / changing table thing, and no nursing chairs. It was kind of pitiful, to be honest. It was kind of disappointing. Like, it really was. Like, but we managed to find like secondhand stuff online that we bought from some guy in the neighboring town. So we managed to get like a good a lightly used nursing chair, a 3-stage crib, a dresser, and a changing table with dresser combo, all for like $500. So before I continue on about baby stuff, let me show you my ship now that we're going into it. So this mod is freaking sweet. So it's the Falkland Systems mod. So like, look at this. It just, this is how the ships were supposed to look, in my opinion. So we'll do a little like cribs level tour. So you come in here, that's the entrance to the bay. Right next door, this is the docker. It does like a full decontamination thing. So you press this switch to activate it to go out the door, or you do this, then you hit the button to come back inside. There's like a bunk bed here, kind of like a little half-assed living area here. Come around this side. There's Heller. But this is a cargo bay. And the cool thing about the cargo bay, the cargo hold, it actually acts as like a cargo hold. So like it actually can store shit, but it's also like a walkable hab that you can go into, which is really cool. Then you come in here, and this is like another like pseudo living area. Just it ends with it, and they have like little bathrooms, and then like almost like a cruise quarter kind of deal. And you come around back here. There's 2 levels to the ship. Then I have cargo bay number 2, because I have 4 cargo bays on the ship. Come in here. This is engine room 1, the reactor room, engine room 2. Come around here. Here's cargo hold number 3. I have a brig,
You're back. Everyone here's been talking about
um,
behind it. Not me, though.
and it has like the sorry, I was chatting with my wife for a minute. She's antagonizing the animal. She likes to poke my one cat when she's down here. But this is like the brig, and it has like all of these like working cell doors, and then you have like the guard quarters where all the doors work and stuff. It's funny to come down here and you'll find like NPCs like sleeping in one of these. It's really funny. Then here's crew. Then here's cargo hold number 4, and here's the other side to the crew's quarters, which I don't know why like pretty much everybody on the ship is all like held up down here.
I've been doing a lot of work lately.
I have a couple of the new companions from the Free Lanes update. I have Model G and Maria already. I don't have Delta yet. He's the 3rd new one. So come back through here and hop up here. The only thing my ship does not have is a weapons workbench, which you think it would, but it doesn't. So you come in here, you have the armory, because you think the armory would have the weapons workbench. No, it's a spaceship or spacesuit workbench. That's like the one workbench, and there isn't like a normal hab where it has like the space, the like where it's like the workshop hab. They're all kind of like fitted in with different ones. So you'd think the armory would have it, but no, it doesn't. So you have this armory in here. You come in here and there's like another extra like thing of like ammo cases and stuff like that. This is just kind of like where I've been storing like the named guns that I've gotten. And then like some of the cooler spacesuits. Now the mannequins don't come in these containers, these glass cases. You have to like actually put those in there yourself, and it's kind of a bitch. It took me way longer than it should have to do it. So you come up here, then this is just kind of like a companion way, where it's like got a kitchen with a fish tank. This is actually another armory tab, because it has like the storage bins and stuff. So I just put some other ones in here. Come across the way, you have hydroponics, which has your research station, and you can actually harvest different material out of that. And then you have the living area, which is just, it looks so good. It has the kitchen with the actual like working galley, so you can like actually craft food items. The Navi control computer, which you can actually like, it changes to the system you're in, which is really nice touch. Come up here. This is like the control station with another Navi computer, and then you come into the cockpit. And the cockpits just, they look really good. This whole mod was just really well done, and it plays nice. It doesn't lag. It only kind of lags it when you first get into a new like layout for the ship. So, and then you come in here, you have like a crew quarter area in here with a bathroom. In this corner is the captain's quarters. So you have like another crew area with like a general purpose room. And this is like all the captain's quarters have, is like how it's set up. So like I have my bathroom, and then I have like my personal guns that I put in here. It's freaking sweet. Then you have like the little infirmary. And then I didn't have anywhere else to put these, so I just jammed them in here. But this is like another like galley kind of like living area. Then you come back in here, and this is the this is like the engineering bay. It has an industrial workbench in here, but again, I don't have a weapons workbench anywhere on this ship. Then you come down here again, and this is like, it's supposed to be like reactor room too. So it's kind of wild, but yeah, it doesn't have a. Do I have any new ones? Nope. What about this one? Nope. So yeah, that's kind of the only disappointing thing about the mod was, or the only thing that disappointed me about my ship was not having proper ammo, or like an ammo bench. So, and I wanted to name my, because it looks like the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. I wanted to name it the Millennium Pigeon, but I didn't have enough. You don't have enough characters, so I named it the Millennium Owl.
Leaving atmosphere.
This is only a Class B ship. Now the reactor hab that I walked through, that also acts as a like actual reactor, like an actual reactor. So, we're doing back to Vectera. We gotta listen to the distress note too.
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett. Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console. Don't move! He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit. Well, yeah, thought I was making that pretty obvious. Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the
Alright, we're done with the embarrassing thing. But continuing on with the baby conversation. Yeah, that was like one thing about like with everything was kind of disappointing was like the lack of baby stores. And everything's like online. So you can't like I know I was disappointed. I know my wife was too. Of like not really getting, I don't know, it felt kind of lacking in that regard of not really being able to go anywhere and see anything and do anything cool with the baby stuff. But our the baby showers not this weekend but the following weekend, so ooh, there's stuff I'm like absolutely jettisoning shit out of my go away please, bye bye. Where's the where is the actual where's the one I need that had the new mod? Like the other thing they added with the update was the ship equipment is like a thing now, and one of them has the one I was looking for finally. It was like the evasive ship module where it turns your ship invisible, but I need to like clear my cargo. Hold out to be able to get it. There it is. I gotta get up. I gotta jettison shit out of my cargo. Where is the... Yeah, too much of my cargo. So, we're just gonna jettison a lot of these resources out. Like this. Jettison all of that. What's the other one that's just a shitload around that I don't need? There we go. All of those. And all of those. There we go. That opened up some room. Alright. Wife's going to bed, so she would put it. Good night, pretty lady. yeah, it was kind of disappointing with the baby shopping. Uh, we made up for it in other ways. Like my parents offered to give us the crib that I was in when I was a baby. Like my mom kept it all these years in case I ever wanted it for my kids. And like we thought about it, but my wife kind of wanted to do like everything matching all the furniture instead of like trying to something to match the crib. So my parents are actually using it. They're setting up a nursery at their house too. Because my parents are like, it's the first grandbaby. So they're really excited. I'm not the eldest of the children. Like, I have a younger sister that's 15 years younger than me. There's a hell of a gap between us. She obviously is a little ways off from that yet. My older sister, I don't see her and her husband having kids. Very career driven. I just don't see it happening. If she does, great. I'm be thrilled to be an uncle, but I don't see it happening. So, and my brother's no longer with us, so he would have been realistically, he would have been the first one to have a kid, but it would not have been with a married partner or even a long-term girlfriend. It would have been with some random broad that he brought home one night. Because my brother was absolutely one of those guys where he ran around putting his dick in anything that moved. Does this guy have like some kind of mag shear? Oh yeah, he does. I better kill this guy fast before he kills me. He's gonna dust me with that. He had a lot of health. Oh, there we go. There's Vasco just patrolling. Just in my posture, sitting, my feet up, bringing myself a little bit in. There we go. Yeah, it just kind of sucked with the baby thing. Like, I mean, it's coming together. Nursery's done. We're in the nesting phase right now, where we're just kind of getting everything set up around the house. That's part of the reason why I haven't been streaming as much, is like I've just been kind of focused on that. And I'm definitely back to streaming. I do like doing this. I know I'm not the biggest streamer out there. You know, I get a handful of people that watch. I appreciate the people that come out just to chill, maybe put me on as background noise or whatever, or take part in the conversation. But it's just nice to kind of, it's something I like to do. Sometimes we do a chill gaming stream. Sometimes we do a stream where I go on like a rant for 4 hours about something absolutely fucking stupid that I saw. So, it's kind of a nice time. And like I said, I enjoy doing it. So I am back now. The stream schedule that I want to do is like, I want to do starting next week fully. Because I will stream this weekend, but starting next week, I want to do Tuesdays and Thursdays for work permitting. That's the biggest hurdle, unfortunately, is my dumbass job of being able to get out of work on time is unfortunately the biggest hurdle that I have. If I can get out of work on time and come and stream, then I absolutely will. So, and then I don't think I'm gonna do I don't think I'm gonna do Saturdays anymore, just because like usually there's always some kind of thing going on. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna do Sunday night.
I'm just not buying it.
So Monday, so Thursday, so Thursday and Tuesday and Thursdays are gonna be at they're gonna be at 9:30, and we'll go till probably about 11:30. They're not gonna be super long streams, just a little spurt. As far as the Sunday night stream goes, that's gonna be the standard time for that's gonna be 8 o'clock, and we'll go till probably about 11 midnight. If I have time to stream on Saturday, like if I have like a special Saturday stream or whatever, then I'll do that too. But for the time being, it's gonna be Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays. So like what we're gonna do is we're gonna play some Starfield one night, and then or we're gonna do some Starfield. We're gonna go through the entirety of the Terran Armada DLC together. And then maybe continue on with some of the other DLC and other stuff. And then after we're done with that, I'm gonna shift gears back to Resident Evil, and we're gonna finish up the Resident Evil 9 playthrough. I'm kind of infamous for starting a playthrough and then not finishing it, and I want to change that. So Resident Evil 9 is gonna get finished before anything else. After Resident Evil 9 is done, then we're gonna do Pragmata, so I can play Dead Space.
Holy shit. You actually found me. Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? It should have brought... You know, it's actually been kind of nice. Matsura the Grim here is a great host.
No sense letting people's last moments be unpleasant.
See, that's what I like about you, Matsura. Real Renaissance man.
I have enjoyed that. Is Constellation... You want me to end all this with nothing to show for it? He does seem to be... He has been more entertaining than most hostages. Barrett has some good friends, it seems. Very well. You're all free to go.
I can't believe I...
Real pleasure, Matsura. Really. And good luck out there with all the...
with all the already people taking their money. I can't believe I actually convinced him to just let him go. So that's okay. So that one's done, where we return to the lodge. So we're gonna go into the unknown and go find Andrew. Then we'll do the last one on Aquila, because I'm gonna fuck around in Aquila for a little bit. But yeah, that's gonna be the general gist of it. And then like maybe one night if I don't feel like playing anything, or like in particular, maybe we'll do some like Forza. Because that's the other game I've been playing as of. I've been loving Horizon 6. It's very good. I highly recommend it. I have always been... I'm a car guy. Like, I've always enjoyed the Forza games in particular. I absolutely loved, like, the original Forza Motorsport games. And then when Horizon came out, I absolutely fell in love with it. I love the free roam, picking whatever cars you want, just kind of going around doing whatever. All the different kinds of races you could do. I mean, it was such a good direction to take the game. You still get your like super autistic nerd shit with your cars, like specking them out, but it's not. But you also get to do like different kinds of races instead of just like track racing. So I really like it for that, and I think it's awesome. And then I really liked all of them. I loved the first 4 games. I got 5, and I don't know, man. 5 wasn't bad. I just I don't know. I just didn't play it as much as I did the other one.
Clone out their grab drive. You've taken down their shields. System is damaged.
Damn, that was a close one. Thanks for the help back there. Hate to put this on you, but could you fly us out of here? Copy that. We'll see you aboard. The captain will be waiting for you.
Oh, this is a new. That's a new. This is a new random encounter.
We won't be any trouble.
Give these people a ride. Sure, let's take them somewhere.
We're docked. Everything's sealed and stable.
I'll show you guys the docking procedure thing that it has now. It's freaking sweet.
So, back to the lodge?
Not yet, Barrett. We have people to rescue. You come in here, open up this door. I like to close the door. Well, you can't. You can if you're fast enough. So it does like the whole decontamination thing. Flip the switch and then you board. I some people might be like, oh, that's kind of annoying. I actually really like it. I appreciate it's something different. Is this like just a straight medical ship?
We'd be stranded if not for you.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, do I actually have to like fly them? Fly them? What, did Captain die?
We appreciate. Thanks for doing this.
It's not letting me in the captain's chair though. Do I have to talk to somebody else? Speak to the captain.
All right, I got him cornered. Your ship is ours. Take him down.
What? Oh shit, I might.
You always show up right when I'm thinking about you. Suspicious.
Well, that fucking kind of sucked. I thought we were gonna do something kind of cool and like help them. Apparently not. Oh, fuck it. That was I thought well, like you would like actually fly back. I don't know if that's like a new one or that's the first time I've ever encountered that one. Fuck them.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
I want to do which system is Gamadi in or whatever. My dog's barking. Like she's probably barking at the cat. Normally that like my streaming setup's like in my basement now. Because like whenever we found out that we were gonna have a kid, like that was like one thing. Like I have my office in the side room. Well, we like we took my office apart and moved it downstairs because we decided to set up wait, what? Who did I blow up?
Heyday. You won't live to regret this.
I'm resetting that. Hold on.
Their grav drives down.
You're
Uh,
not getting out of this.
I guess we'll go to Tau City then.
There's no getting out of this one.
I must have accidentally shot one of their ships. Oop.
Smooth jump. Nice work.
Did Sam just fall out of the ship?
Jumping out of here. Targets lost their shields. Enemy jump drive is offline. Tell you took out their jump drive.
Alright. Who needs fucking laser weapons? When you have 4 heavy cannons, just bounce the fuck out of them. I don't want contraband shit right now. I don't have a shielded cargo. Hold on. I'm gonna need that computer core.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Yeah, you usually find her at the abandoned mine. But while I'm here, we're gonna do a little cheeky thing. Cause I accidentally have a bounty for the Freestar now. What I'm gonna do?
You okay?
good. You know.
Well, thank you. What the fuck is Sam doing? We're gonna decorate. And we're gonna put the self-service bounty thing in here. We're just put it right here, actually. There we go. Always for like new people that are playing like maybe on PlayStation, get one of these things and put it in like an outpost or a player home or your ship. And like if you ever get a bounty, just clear it there. Because if you go to like to turn yourself in, you'll get like they'll confiscate any stolen goods you might have or whatever. Just do that. It's so much easier. I usually do a good job at not getting a bounty. So that's why I didn't have one on my ship. But since I got one, I'm like, well, might as well use it. I wonder who that's set. Oh, it's probably set to one of the. Why would that be set to own though? If it was a pirate mine, that's kind of weird. Unless there's somebody in here. Maybe it's in Drage's. But she doesn't usually set mine. She's more like a stealth operative. Yeah, it's kind of weird that that's set to like owned. Yeah, that's it.
I'll start walking myself soon. Fair warning.
So Alana was a mod follower that you can get through the Everbright quest line, which is like I highly recommend it. It was really good for newer people that are just popping in. It was I thought it was short, but it was pretty good. You get like a new player home out of it. You get a kind of a cool little story quest line, and you get a new romanceable follower out of it with Alana. Now her thing doesn't have like a normal affinity, like some of the other followers you might have do. Her thing is it's all about like how long you're with her. Like the longer you have her as a follower, which she's tied to your crew. You have to make her a crewmate for her to be a follower. So the longer she's with you, the longer or the more she has feelings for you, which is kind of nice. She's a little. There's certain things she's like, she's not completely morally gray. There are a couple things that she's like, hey, like don't do that. I don't like that. But overall, she's pretty chill. So.
Hey, heartbreaker. I'm still breathing and not floating in space, so I'd say pretty good. If I said you look good, would you make
You see,
just like your...
like I'm trying to romance her because it's like something different than like the other ones. And like as far as the other companions go, like the ones that have like actual affinity, I don't hate any of them. I know a lot of people hate Sarah. I don't think Sarah's all that bad. She could be a little pretentious, but I don't think Sarah's all that bad as a companion goes. I actually kind of like her affinity quest line. It's pretty cool. I actually do like that aspect of it. Andreja is probably my favorite romanceable companion. I like her questline probably the most. I also like her as a character the most. And then as far as Sam and Barrett goes, I like Barrett. A lot of his dialogue is really funny. Like, I actually find Barrett probably the funniest of the companions. And he's definitely one of the ones I like to hang out with a lot. But his quest line I think is kind of annoying, especially if you're like trying to romance him, where it's just him bitching about his dead husband the whole time. So that one's kind of annoying. And I'm not trying to like spoil any like plot with the for people that might not have played it. I'm not trying to spoil like the outcomes of these quest lines, but like I'm just like glazing over what they might entail. But his quest line I think is kind of annoying because he's just complaining about his dead husband the whole time. And then Sam, I actually really liked Sam, and especially like with the whole single father thing going on. Or like because I know like he's not like his wife's still around, like, but she's busy, we'll put it that way. And I like the whole single dad thing. However, Cora is annoying as fuck. I absolutely hate Cora. I hate the trope of the know-it-all kid. And it's annoying. Yeah, I think he's dead in
Don't
Raja.
come any closer. Ah, good. You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members? Perhaps. I suspect we waste time. We should go. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Yes. We're absolutely turning the turrets against them. Update friend or foe, recalibrate, activate units.
It would be advisable to vacate this area. Be advised that hostiles may be in the area.
Ooh. Upgrade my sharpshooting to the next. Oh, I can also do my scanning. What's my piloting at? It is now max. Well, I shot my robot.
And once again, we are triumphant.
I don't think there's anybody else. I think everybody else is dead. I need to work on my sneaking. I know it's kind of hard to do when you're using a fucking shotgun that doesn't have a silencer on it. And like, so the whole fucking mine will hear you blast some idiot. Yeah, continuing on with the companions. I like them. Those are the 4 romanceable companions that actually have an affinity system. They definitely went with the quality over quantity in this one. As much as I love Fallout 4, the fact that you could romance every companion, I do like that, but there were definitely ones that were definitely better than others. Like and then there was like ones that you couldn't romance, but were awesome at the same time, like Nick. he's an absolute pro. But this one, I don't mind that. I wish there was more, but I like the 4 we got. I just wish, like, as far as the like companions that all had like affinity, they weren't all linked to Constellation. I know each member of Constellation, each of the 4 romanceable ones, they're supposed to be kind of like a pseudo representative for their collective faction, with the exception of Barrett. He's kind of like the more independent, like, he's in it for like the science and the love of the game, but Andreja's for House of Arun, obviously. Sarah's for the UC, and Sam's for the Freestar. So I just wish that maybe
Come then. Meet
of
your
course he
death.
went down behind the thing, so I can't shoot him.
I'm hit.
I just wish that maybe we could have had more companions that were like that.
So long. Are you prepared to die?
You're going to have to aim better than that.
They can't fucking see me over here. My stealth is. I'm trying to level my stealth up.
Cowards.
Where's the last guy at? Right. Can't get an angle on him. Oh, I didn't charge the gun up all the way. I was like, wait, why didn't he die? I forgot you have to charge the mag guns. I don't use the mag gun, like the mag shear,
Best not leave
the mag
anything
sniper. I don't use those all of it very often. No, do I really have to use like? Do I have to really burn like my single in that one? And another single? Damn. Oh. Wait, what does Panopticon do? Range damage, weapon accuracy, movement noise. Ooh. Because I need to like, I never really mess with the aid items. I know amp's good. Battle up's always been one of my favorite. Plus infantry alpha and battle stem. Maybe I need to do the Panopticon one, because that's definitely like the, yeah, we're gonna do that one instead of battle up.
Someone's shift ended early.
Oh, hi, Jerry. The cat's coming in to say hi. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Anybody have any what you like about some of the side characters, some of the other ones? What do you guys think? Anybody else you like or dislike? I've never really... Vasco's kind of like dog meat. He doesn't like really... As long as you don't kill members of Constellation, he doesn't like really care what you do. I hear Delta's pretty good for a companion because he has like a quest line and everything too. But I haven't gotten that far to get him yet. So I can't say yay or nay to it. I hear he's a good companion, but I don't know. It just but I mean, just like what we got, I think they're decent enough. I don't have any like complaint with them. But if I had to pick my overall favorite, probably Andreja. I like a lot of what he has to say about certain events. Barrett's definitely my favorite, the like funny one. I think he's hilarious. But Cora annoys the shit out of me. She's like the only downside to Sam is how annoying his daughter is. It's just something about like the know-it-all child prodigy trope. It's just like so overdone at this point. It just like you could do it and do it well, but like she goes from like doing like stupid kid jokes to like reciting theoretical physics.
Does that mean Barrett's
it just oh
fact
jeez,
that
he's
it
like
has
right
happened
there.
to both
Hello.
you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what that... It was, yes. I appreciate that you see it that way. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation.
Eyes up here, buddy.
Argos. I have heard of this company. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be... Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. Well, it has been a while since I was given a... Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know.
I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now.
Okay, see you later. Alright, let's go do Sam's mission. Or no, we gotta go find the Sumati. We gotta go find that one there. Yeah, Andrej is definitely... Sorry, I'm like sitting up. Fucking knee is stiff. Andrej is definitely probably my favorite of the four. As far as like other ones I like to pal around with, I've palled around with Vasco a little bit. There's like 40 something companions now. One of the other guys I like is the crotchety like cowboy dude that you can get in Aquila named Ezekiel. I like him. I think he's kind of funny. I like some of the Crimson Fleet people that you can talk to and recruit and pal around with. There's definitely ones that I think are better like companions to like go and do shit with versus like people to just have on your crew, like on your ship. Like a prime example, like there's one guy in Aquila City named Omari, like the black guy that you can get at the hitching post. I think he's awesome to have as a ship crew. Like he's like he's like tier 3 with like 2 of like the best like systems for ships. So he's like almost like always a must have. But the other one I also like and she's like great for anything, is the Rosie girl that's the doctor. Like, if you're doing like a survivalist playthrough, she's a godsend to have on your ship. Especially when you have things that like don't always heal you. Like having a doctor on board is like super nice. Because they're definitely going to be like the ones I recruit when we get to Aquila. Kill the heat leech. It's total heat leech death here. Total heat leech death. We kill them all here, chat. I appreciate people coming out and hanging out with me. It's been nice streaming again. Like I said, I'm gonna keep to my schedule and stream. The only thing that might determine whether or not I take a night off will be like when little man's born. That obviously is gonna be like a huge factor. Like I'm not gonna like be streaming from the delivery room. I mean, I'm sure that'd be one hell of a stream though. Like it'd be for my first IR, I'll just dox the fuck out of myself. All right, guys, are you ready to see what a C-section looks like on Kick? Like, yeah, no, that would, Evil Eddie would not be liking that. You think how hard would that YouTube ban hit? But I'll be off work for a couple weeks with that when I went for paternity leave. So I'd like to try to stream during that time when I'm off, but a lot of it just depends on what's going on with the baby.
Hey, how's it going?
Thank you. It just kind of depends, you know what I mean? How stuff with the baby's going. But it's something I would like to do. Like I've already got, like I'm going to get like another bassinet to put him in my office room next to me. So like while I'm gaming or whatever, if I'm working on the computer, I can just put him in a bassinet down here while he's like snoozing.
Launching now.
The dogs have also been acting really funny, especially Bear, my shepherd. Like that's my dog. Okay, I was the one that picked him out. That was my dog. I was the one that wanted to bring him home. He was mine. But ever since my wife's been pregnant with little man, I'm chopped liver. Like he definitely gets excited when I come home, and he's happy to see me. But he sits with my wife like all the time. If he thinks something's going wrong at the house, oh, he goes into like guard mode and sits next to her and like gets between her and whatever he thinks is a threat, which is really good. I want him to do that. Good boy. Bonnie, the lab that my wife picked out, she's effectively become my dog. She's a chocolate lab. Love that stupid mutt. And I mean that with absolute love. I love that dog. She's an absolute goober.
Landing in progress. Say something inspiring.
One small step. Yeah, see, it looks like a giant fucking air tag in space. I don't know why I'm getting stuttering.
One day you won't come back alive and everyone's gonna be all sad and stuff. It'll be great.
That's Maria, the other follower, and then here's Model G, the trash can. My wife must be watching Netflix right now. In the bedroom, and she probably left the television on in the living room too. Like absolute white trash. And it's absolutely tanking my fucking bandwidth. I'm here to snipe them all. Alana's probably not the best companion to have with this. How was that over the woods? Oh yeah, that's not fucking creepy at all. Big skittering monster. And it's dead. And it's dead. I don't know, man. Sometimes the like tree, like the worlds where trees and forests and shit are sometimes creepier than the ones that where they're all barren. Especially at night. Like there's one world where it has like some kind of like retreat for drug addicts. And there's like a monster on that. There's an alien on that planet that is like actually legitimately fucked up terrifying. It's like a giant spider T-Rex. And the first time I ever ran across that thing, it scared the shit out of me because there's like a whole like part of the quest line there. We have to go find like one of the guys that was abducted by some group or some shit.
That doesn't look ideal.
You gotta go find him while he's, and then when you're doing it, that thing like attacks you.
I was just thinking about you. I'm fine.
I don't know how much longer I had to like keep traveling around with her. Like I already did her little like quote unquote personal quest where like we met the parent. So she'll eventually like say, hey, I have something to talk to you about, but what am I gears at for my weapons? Really quick. Shotguns are almost max. Pistols, rifles need work with sniper. Particle beam weapons are getting there. I think ballistics is almost there. Lasers need to upgrade. So like, what you want to do? Because like I don't like I'll eventually use heavy weapons and grenades. But what I want to do early on is like I want to level up. I never spec like into one. As much as like people like the older Bethesda games where they actually have like classes are nice. I also like this style where you could just like level up whatever you want and eventually you're like a god. Like I think it's like level 80 or like level 300s when you fully max everything out. But I also like being able to use like all the weapons, like whatever I want to use at will. But they all take forever to like upgrade. So like to maximize my time with it is like you have your three main categories of like weapon type. You have ballistic, laser, and particle. I know there's EM in there, But EM weapons are fucking stupid, and I don't use them. Like, I don't know where they're at in here. I think right there, incapacitation, the EM weapons. I don't use EM weapons like at all. Like where you can like, they're only good against like robots and stunning people. So if you're trying to do like a no kill run, that's where they're good for. But I don't really fuck with EM guns that much. So I primarily stick to particle, laser, and ballistic. So to level up your 3 main categories, which is your pistol, shotgun, and rifle, I also want to run sniper certification with that too. So what I did is I made a particle shotgun, because this is a particle beam. I have a ballistic sniper that's a rifle, and I have a laser pistol. I did one of each. To like maximize my time, because I'm like an absolute loser. And I put way too much thought into a game. But whatever. Let's see what's going on here. I mean, nothing's better than the armor that I have. I love this shotgun, dude. It does so much damage, man. The Big Bang is probably the best shotgun, in my opinion, in the game. It's not even close. Like, even on an unmodded playthrough, it is just such a good weapon to have. If you don't miss your shot. Like, it pretty much just one-shots everything. So, definitely worth using. And I don't think I have any weapons that I don't like. I think some of the mag weapons are like the only ones I don't particularly care for. Or you know what? No, there is one weapon I don't ever use because I don't care for it at all. It is the not the Equinox. It's the other laser rifle, the Orion. I don't care for that laser weapon at all. I think everything I know the Orion is supposed to be technically the better Equinox, but in my opinion, everything the Orion does or the Equinox does, or that the Orion does, the Equinox, in my opinion, does better. I don't want to go down. I know it has like the double barrel hole like thing that it does, so it's like technically more powerful, blah blah blah. I just think the other one's better. That's just me. And I have another space clock. Alright, I guess we'll go into the lab. What's down here? The lab. This is entry number 2, I guess. Okay. We'll go down. Yeah, I think the Equinox is better because I like the full auto Equinox. Somebody shot me with an EM weapon. It's probably the legendary guy over here. Nope. Get X-Tech though. What's in the store? Isn't storage like technically the way out of here? Yeah, that's the exit. Let's hop down here and see. By the time I'm done with this quest, it'll probably be time for bed. So we'll do this and then we'll start making our. We'll probably land in space. We'll probably land in Aquila and call it a night. I don't know for that one yet. Unfortunately, I still have to go to work tomorrow. Which is fucking lame, but... Alrighty. Got the last artifact.
Sometimes I think too hard about space.
And then next we'll do is go to the empty nest, so travel to Aquila City. We'll make our way out of the facility. I'll drop off those people that I don't want in my crew. Oh yeah, this was the other thing they added too with the, I think they're in miscellaneous. Yeah, the sealed action figures. Like I like this. It like adds extra perks like the magazines. So you have like they have the 27. There's actually technically 2 sets of 27 for these action figures. You have the packaged ones, the sealed action figure, and then you have the ones that are outside of it, and they all do like an added like perk. So like this one's like Jasper Cricks, so it does like the 10% increased damage to UC and free start enemies on first pickup. So that's kind of cool that you can do that, and it has all the extra ones now. I think if you go to like status, I don't know. I don't know where it would show up at. Probably in like probably in some of these like. Dogs are up there playing. But yeah, this is my character. The trait, we'll talk about this really quick. Like, as far as characters go, the background, I almost always pick Bounty Hunter. It gives you some cool dialogue options, but it gives you like starting with like targeting, piloting, and I think it starts out with like targeting, piloting, and I think like, is it security? I think it's security is the other one to start with. It's like all ship system, like tech stuff. So I always start with that one because it automatically has them unlocked. If I don't do that one, I usually do like, there was like a space trucker or whatever was the other one I would like to do. But as far as like your traits go, I try not to pick traits that like augment, like one of the worst ones I think is like that you can do is the space adept trait. I think that one's like pointless because it like gives you like like you do more damage or whatever when you're in like 0G. But like there's only like a handful of 0G environments you're actually in this game. It's like like 0G combat's like surprisingly rare in this game. I know they added a bunch more with like mods and like other DLC updates and like missions and stuff, but it's pretty rare still. And then like the other one's like terra firma, where like you do more damage in like a gravitational environment. I usually don't do that one, those two. But like the ones I usually pick is like usually like a raised universal, like you gain access to a special chest full of items. I like the raised universal because it's like space Christianity, so I usually go with that one. I usually do Freestar native, but I did call UC native for this one. And then I like Dream Home because I actually like the house you get. As far as a player home goes, I know they added a new one with the Free Lanes update of like a 5 million credit like asteroid home that I hear is like really, really cool. But and I know the Trackers Alliance gives you a cool house now too, but as far as like houses in the base game went, like before any of the deal, because like the one in Dazra you get for Shattered Space is like, it's okay, it's just a house. But in the base game of Starfield, the houses weren't all that, like there's only a handful that were actually like worth it. Like I think the two you get neon are like stupid. The sleep crate is like a legitimate meme house. It's like your cheapest option, but it's like a meme. The penthouse you get is not worth the credits that you pay for. It's not much bigger than like a hotel room. The UC houses you get are pretty good, but you have to do like a whole quest line to unlock them. The Freestar houses are decent. I like the Stretch apartment, which is like it's like a studio apartment, and then the Core Manor. But those are the only houses you get. Besides, there's two other houses you get. You get the Dream Home for the trait, but if you do the perk where your parents are still alive, you also get your childhood room in there is also a player home. A lot of people don't know that because it's not like really advertised. Like it's kind of hard to like get in there to find them. But I always thought the Dream Home was like the one that's worth the best. Plus, if you save up enough credits, you can just go to the bank and pay off the loan on it and just get the Dream Home outright. I think that's like worth. I think that house is the most bang for your buck. Actually, we'll pop over to the Dream Home. I'll show you guys what I was talking about. For people that might not have seen it, that maybe like thought about picking the perk. So the house is in the Olympus system, and it's on the planet Nazoi. Now, the other cool thing about Nazoi is usually the Almagas, which is like the 0G like casino, always kind of hovers over there. So it's always close by. But we'll go to the house. My house is not fully set up yet. I don't really do player homes in this game that much. Like my ship almost always becomes like my main player home. Because like in this game, like the flying in your ship is like basically like your space RV. And that's the closest that you can get your ship to park there. Like the first time you come here, you have like a landing area where it's like way over there. But that's the closest your ship park is right there. And I know there's like a whole bunch of like places I haven't been to yet around my house. But this is a house and it's actually pretty nice. You have like, so outside you have like a nice patio. It's like all set up. You can't really do anything out on the patio because it's outside. You can't like modify it. But it's like a cool setup. But you come in here. and it's like actually a pretty sizable house. So that brings you in here. So I have like this setup as like the master bedroom that I actually took time to like start to customize. And then I have my side room, and this is always like my crafting room. So like I have like my self-service, my mission boards, like all my stuff is like in here. And I'll start to customize the rest of the house eventually. Like I usually like showcase all my shit is usually how I do it. Like in like one area, then I'll make like the living room. But like as far as a player home goes, it's like actually pretty decent. So I actually like, I think it's pretty overall. It's definitely the best one. But fun fact, the longer you play a playthrough, your childhood home, like where your parents live in New Atlantis, that actually can end up being the most expensive house because you give them like 500 credits a week or something for them to be alive, or for like to like help support them. That ends up eventually being the most expensive of the houses, if they're still around, if you have that trait. I mean, you have to play for a really long time.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Down on the killer.
We're on approach.
Like, as far as the factions go, like, the Shattered Space DLC was kind of cool seeing House of Varun, even though I, like, hate House of Varun. Like, as far as the DLC went, that was supposed to be, like, this game's Point Lookout, or, like, Far Harbor. I don't think it was as good. It's a decent DLC, but I don't think it's, like, super great. I have not done Terran Armada yet. I hear Terran Armada is really good. I have not done anything for it yet, but I know it's good. I've heard it's good. Supposedly, we're getting year 3 content for this game, which I was kind of surprised to hear that they're doing like a year 3 of like paid like DLCs, which like I said, I was kind of surprised to hear. So maybe we'll get like another big story add-on, which would be kind of nice. I'd also maybe even like to see them add like extra or new, like because like for those of you that don't know, like when you go through well, if you haven't beaten the game yet, consider yourself warned now. But I figured the game's been out for what, 2-3 years. Most people might already be aware. But for New Game Plus for this game, when you go through it, for those of you that don't know, you go through the Unity. But there's like 10 different variations plus but one of them being like the base game, which is like what you play through the first time you go through. It'd be kind of cool if they added like new variations to that, like new ones. I think it'd be kind of neat for them to do, but we'll see. So, but that was that's the run through tonight. Before I forget, I'm gonna dump 2 of these people off here. I'm gonna get rid. Unassign Heller and unassign Lynn. Knock them out of the ship because I don't want them on the ship now. Oh, a little thing about your crew. If your ship can have 8 people, fun fact, you can actually have up to 10 people on your ship. Including you, so 11. How it works though, is you have to have like the maxed out leadership perk in the social, or I mean, ship command. You have to have that maxed out to have 8. All right. But where you get the 9 people is if you have Sarah as part of your crew. She has Sarah with her leadership and astrodynamics, she's able to have a 9/5. with it. I don't know why it works like that, but having Sarah on your ship allows you to have an extra person, like, so you can have 9. It's because of the leadership. I don't know how, but because leadership doesn't, well, leadership has the bonus for the crew and skills. So she's able to have like, for some reason, if you have Sarah on it, I've noticed you can have 9 people crewed on your ship. I don't know how, but it's only when Sarah's on your ship as a crewman. Now, the 10th person, you could have a 10th follower on your ship, and they're just a follower, but they're not part of the crew. So you don't get their perks for being on the crew, but they're a follower. So, like, if you want to have a follower that's not on your crew, like, pick somebody that has, like, good weapon skills. So they're, like, useful in combat, but then you have, like, 10 people on your ship. That can be a little crowded if you have a small enough ship, but I usually like flying my big ships around. But, yeah, that's it. So, we'll save it there. And, I'm going to pull up my streaming background. Because I can't remember if I'm on, if my capture card thing's working properly, but yeah, that's the show tonight. Like I said, going forward, I appreciate people coming out and hanging out with me. Going forward, we're gonna do streams every Thursday and Tuesday, and then Sundays. So be on the lookout for that. But it is nice to be back. So for people that are new, that are just finding me for the first time, I stream on 5 platforms as of right now, but it looks like I use Streamlabs, but it looks like I might switch over to like maybe Rumble Studio, because it looks like I might be able to stream more. I used to stream on Odyssey, but right now I stream on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, and X. So you can find me on those platforms. I'm most active as far as social media goes. I do have a Facebook and a TikTok and an Instagram for the channel, but I'm most active on X. So I'd like to stream on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, but you got to like change like the orientation for the screen, and I just haven't like messed with that enough yet to do it. But those are like where I'm at. So, but if you want to follow me on X, it's at, Too Sugoi for you. Just look up Mr. Subarashi. I'm usually on their shit posting. So, but I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with me tonight. It means a lot. It's good to be back. And like I said, I'll see you guys on Sunday. Unless I do something on Saturday, but it just kind of depends on how the weekend goes. But I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a good night. See you guys later.